I don't necessarily recommend that you snack throughout the day. In fact, most of my clients have the best success when they stick to 3, sometimes even 2 meals a day, because this way, if you're logging your food, logging 3 meals is a lot easier than having to log 5 or 6 meals, because when you log your food, you have to log every single calorie you eat and drink. You either log everything or you log nothing, because otherwise it's really a waste of your time. And if you have 3 meals, you're gonna have naturally more time in between each meal. That time in between each meal is when you don't eat at all. You're giving your digestive system a break in these periods between your meals, but more importantly, in regards to the weight loss aspect, is that you are creating anticipation for your next meal. So let's say your first meal is at 7 a.m. and your next meal is at noon. That's 5 hours in between. Now, when you go to a new movie, you go to the movie theater, you sit down, what do you usually see first? You see trailers for upcoming movies that aren't out yet. When you see those trailers, do you see the whole movie? No, you just see little flashes of, the new Deadpool and Wolverine is coming out. You see Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman making fun of each other, and it makes you want to see that movie. Hollywood, they know the power of anticipation, and anticipation is like a secret elixir that you can use to your advantage. You can kind of sprinkle it over your meal plan by having time in between your meals, because if you choose 2 to 3 meals that you really like, and you just tell yourself, I'm really serious about losing weight, and I know these 2 to 3 meals is gonna get me to, let's say, 1,700 calories, and I know that if I stick to it, I will lose weight, if I am 100% honest with myself and my trainer. And if you then choose 2 to 3 meals that you really look forward to, and you have your first meal at 7, and let's say you have a turkey burger with sweet potato fries that comes at noon, at 8 a.m., you can already start thinking ahead about your turkey burger with sweet potato fries, about how good it's going to be. Because if you start thinking about what's to come, then what is to come when it finally arrives, the experience is going to be so much better, and you're more likely to actually sit down for your meal and really fully chew every bite you take and just enjoy the whole experience if you knew it was coming for 3, 4, 5 hours in advance. And once you're done consuming that meal, I know that you are likely very busy, you got a busy, hectic schedule, but just take a couple seconds to yourself and really just think about the meal that you just ate and kind of look back and think, how good was that meal? Now, if the meal wasn't good, then you know that was not worth your calories, and perhaps you can make that meal better next time, or just don't eat that anymore. But if the meal was amazing and you look back and you say to yourself, it was awesome, that was amazing, then you're just gonna create more anticipation for that same meal, the same time, next day. And in doing so, every day when you wake up, you're just gonna wake up more excited, because your food is something that you should be looking forward to. And this is why doing the chicken and broccoli and rice is a method that can help you lose weight, but you can really eat whatever you want as long as you hit your calories. So be creative with it and create that time in between those meals. It's okay to deprive your taste buds a little bit, because the more you deprive your taste buds, the better your food is going to taste when you eventually eat it. Remember, if you want to lose weight and you want to be perpetually lean, then you have to be perpetually in a state of, I could have had another serving, but I choose not to, because, and this is what you can tell yourself, I understand that nothing tastes as great as being lean feels.